Unit 2 Knowledge Attributes. Business organization recognize knowledge as an intellectual asset and a valuable commodity that has certain different attributes, characteristics. These knowledge attributes are as follows. Knowledge is omnipresent in business environment. Knowledge exists everywhere. Knowledge about product, customers, markets, and other operational issues. This knowledge exists in a skewed fashions, and that is knowledge is dynamic. Knowledge is not static in the sense it keeps changing. Knowledge used today become absolute tomorrow. Hence, knowledge participation and strive to involve in imbuing new information and learning old and absolute ones. That is, knowledge is covered on by knowledge may be explicit or tacit. Knowledge acquisition may be possible through formal education and training, explicit, and gaining knowledge through experience, tacit. Knowledge may be general or specific. Knowledge is in general as a broad domain often available to public. Largely, knowledge in general is independent of particular events. On the other hand, knowledge in specific is context specific shall be meaningful only to a specific knowledge community. Knowledge is context oriented is above knowledge confines to a specific context, say farming, cultivation of paddy, etc. Knowledge shall be specific to particular time and at a particular place. For example, knowledge about paddy cultivation in a rural district during a particular period, says between 1960 and 1990. Knowledge value appreciate and not depreciate. When transferred, knowledge does not reduce and requires re- replacement when distributed or shared. And value for knowledge use does not result knowledge consumption. Knowledge, when used to perform an action for the first time, help in gaining experience in relation to its performance, which in turn help to gain better knowledge towards its performance in the future. That is, knowledge use does not land up in knowledge consumption. Knowledge consumption, whenever is all information are not knowledge and only actionable information are knowledge. Information with proper reference to context and interpretation becomes knowledge. Next one is fundamental of knowledge formation. Due to the wealth of information, the knowledge, explanation, and the rapid development of information and communication technologies, At the start of the 21st century, it is essentially to handle complex information and knowledge intelligently and responsibility. Therefore, it is necessary to manage knowledge on an individual as well as on an organizational level. Knowledge management basically encompasses the deliberate and systematic handling of knowledge and the precise use of knowledge in organization, companies, schools, universities, etc. However, if knowledge management is to be established as a long-term strategy, it must addresses the following factors: simultaneous individual, organization, and technology. In most cases, an organization involvement with knowledge management is not the end in itself but connected to specific goals that can be deducted from the organization superordinate goals, either directly or indirectly. In other words, to be economically justifiable, knowledge management has to contribute added value to the organization efforts to meet its overarching goals. This is value added must be specific and measurable in relationship to organizational goals and their achievement. Basis of knowledge management. The formulation of knowledge goals is the starting point of knowledge management and individual as well as an organization level. The processes of knowledge evaluation can be seen as the end of the evaluation may lead to changes in the knowledge goals. A wide range of possible takes and processes are relevant between goal setting and evaluation. This can be grouped into four kinds of processes that are closely connected and interactive: knowledge representation, knowledge communication, use of knowledge, and development of knowledge. These categories describe the knowledge management process on an individual as well as on an organizational level. Knowledge goals. The formulation and identification of knowledge goals is necessary to provide the initial direction for the knowledge management activities. Carefully planned knowledge management process are the basis of knowledge goals on an individual as well as on an organizational level. Evaluation. Evaluation can be seen as the final stage of the four knowledge management process. On both an individual as well as on an organizational level, it is necessary in evaluation to estimate if the knowledge goals have been reached within this context. Knowledge representation. Knowledge representation describes the process of knowledge identification, preparation, documentation, and actualization. The main goal of this category is to transform knowledge into a format which enhance the distribution and exchange of knowledge. Knowledge communication. In knowledge communication process are combined which concern the distribution of information and knowledge. The meditation of knowledge, knowledge sharing, and the co construction of knowledge, as well as knowledge based cooperation. These activities necessitate two or more people communicating directly, indirectly, face to face, on in an virtual environment. Development of knowledge. The development of knowledge includes not only process of external knowledge programming through cooperative efforts, consultant, new contact, or the creation of specific knowledge resource like research and development departments. The formation of personal and technical knowledge network are also part of the development of knowledge. Use of knowledge Use of knowledge focus on the de facto transformation of knowledge to product and services. This category is of special interest because it shows the effectiveness of the preceding actions in the range of the categories such as knowledge representation, knowledge communication, and development of knowledge. Knowledge management in the organization with the goal of knowledge management to develop the potential of learning of individuals and organization by developing, exchanging, and using knowledge. Knowledge management can be seen as a prepare for innovation in organization. In this context, knowledge management is often regarded as a concept and instrument for the realization of the metaphor of the learning organization. Concept regarding the learning organization emphasize almost the same goal as knowledge management. But in actuality, knowledge management can be regarded as a prerequisite for the creation and maintenance of a learning organization. If an organization, company, school, university, etc., is able to handle its knowledge resources well, it can react to shifts in the marketplace faster and more flexibly. Thus, it demonstrates its capability to learn. The learning ability of employees provides a major competitive advantage in the framework of the increasing market pressure. In this context, individual and team based learning are as improvement as the documentation and distribution of knowledge within an organization. Knowledge management and the individual. The individual as the initial point of knowledge management has been neglected, especially as knowledge management has become a topic important in the business world. Most companies at first relied on technology based knowledge management, which has mostly led to the implementation of database. On the basis of an intensive analysis of the subject of knowledge management, the conclusion can be drawn that most attempts to manage the resource of knowledge have failed. Today, it is clear that knowledge management approaches can only be successful if the individual plays a major role in the process. But it is the individual acting as a member of a community that is critical. Esteem Winner introduced the idea of communities of practice in the workplace as providing added value to companies. According to Wagner, a community of practice is a community in the which the member of are informally bound by what they do together and by what they have learned through mutual engagement in these activities. Communities are highly self organized, and it is the responsibility of the members to control the community and distribute the work among its members. Thus, self management, communication skills, the capacity for teamwork, and the handling of knowledge are valuable skills for the member of communities. This individual's knowledge management competencies are not only important in the range of communities but also for life in a knowledge society. To be able to cope with the new challenges of a knowledge society, these skills become core competencies of every individual's knowledge management in formal education. It is the task of school and universities to provide students with basic knowledge management skills needed for life in a rapidly changing society. However, the traditional system of schools and universities does not meet the requirement of a knowledge society. School and universities should be transformed into learning organization where knowledge management comes to life. The core aim should be the meditation of deep understanding of topic and the development of individual knowledge management skills. This new orientation requirements of individual knowledge a holistic change process in schools. In schools, the analog of community of practice is learning communities. Learning communities offer multi-factored possibilities for the integration of knowledge management process in schools and universities. Communities can be developed among the learners within the schools. Thus, long term and deep engagement with a topic, interdisciplinary learning, and the development of social skills can be facilitated at the same time. The exchange of knowledge between the teachers can be stimulated by implementing communities among teachers. In this context, intimation of can further community that reach out over the school's boundaries can further enhance this process of knowledge sharing and mutual learning. Issues in implementation. In this context, the questions arises of how the implementation of the knowledge management process to organization can be facilitated. Within the field of knowledge management, reach activities are still limited primarily, primarily to case studies. On the basis of several case studies with focus on small and medium sized companies. Six critical success factors for the implementation of knowledge management process have been bound. These factors can also be applied to different kinds of organization, companies, schools, universities, etc. Corporate culture. Successful implementation of knowledge management is closely related to the corporate culture. However, this culture's changes need time in the context of the implementation of knowledge management activities. It is important to know how knowledge management initiatives interact with the culture and to determine how the cultures should be changed. Qualification of employees. The competencies and motivations of employees strongly influence the success of knowledge management. Thus, human resource development and the design of incentive system are highly important. Learning culture, the implementation of knowledge management can be seen as a step by step learning process which has to be nurtured. Management support. Knowledge management activities only have the opportunity to be successful if they are supported by the executive board. Integration of knowledge process to organizations process. It is important to connect knowledge management closely to the organization process in order to gain acceptance and for reasons of economical legitimacy. New information and communication technology. The implementation of knowledge management does not necessarily have to be connected to an investment in new information and communication technology. The potential for such technologies evolves only in the culture and organizational conditions exists. To confirm and empirically verify this finding, the further research basis as well as applied reach is need not to be filled of knowledge management. Basis of applied research should be closely connected. Moreover, research questions should be oriented and authenticated current problems. Research initiate of knowledge management should be designed to be interdisciplinary and externally precise. Furthermore, the they should be based on the wide range of methods. Wide range of methods. Wide range of